Hello? Hello? Man, today's a day, huh? Sick and the internet went out. I need to unfortunately it went out too long, so everything reset and I had to quickly fix some stuff on the YouTube side. But while I do that, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. It felt to me, and I'll have to check again, but it felt to me like Grinning Valley would have been pretty early-ish in the timeline. Like, I feel like it would have been before the Victoria arc, maybe. Not after it. But they might change. Maybe they didn't, like, put it in determinately, I don't know. Okay, I think the YouTube side's fine. Yeah, okay. So unless Ami and the doctor go on vacation after Victoria and Ami decides not to wear the dress, I guess, for one thing. Anyway. Well, it's my responsibility as your guardian to protect you, obviously. Savage and Ray are with me, no worries. But even when I'm not around, you still have to eat, right, Lons? I've left a full week's worth of soups of the day in the kitchen, all your favorite flavors. Soups of the day? Is it a different soup for each day? My colleagues in logistics will keep an eye on you for me. You're the boss, Potlid. But still, will you really be able to stand leaving your friends? Exaggerated nod. Yes, the BP's also a good friend of mine. But lots of people I know have applied to serve as backup in this place, or that, and I'm not about to fall behind. Everyone's looking forward to touring our new home after the mission's over. Lons, you promised me that Rhode Island's going to look even more beautiful once the renovations are done. Sure, of course. I peeked at Closure's blueprints before. Also, I was already brave enough to say goodbye to my family and set off on a long journey like my dad did. Hans, you wait for my return. And we get characters that no one could have predicted. Have I ever voiced Zima? Probably at some point. A giant cookie. This is from KLB. Lots of operators are getting ready to head out to support. Hosts got cookies. You gotta eat good when you're traveling. Kay was very firm on me on that. I just wonder if she's going to end up eating most of the cookies before she gets to share them. I set it up with Vulcan to bake a batch of cookies as quickly as possible, so Kay could pass them out to all operators going out on field missions. I can't look up characters that I might have never even voiced before. Or did not appear in a major event, and therefore there's no record of the voice. It might have been an op record, but I don't have those saved. When it comes time, I'll have Sonia go with Kay to distribute them. Why? Forget it. I'll just drag Leto along with me. Haha. I'm fine as long as you'll give me the honey drink you owe me once we get back there. This would be post Lake Zilbina Herza, we can say that. That happened. I think that happened 1100s. I think it's been a year for that. With my drink in hand, I'm at your command, General Zima. Gah, what a headache. All this talking to people shit. This is Natalia's work. But Rosa can't be everywhere at once. She has a lot of specific plans to go over with Amiya too, you know. This trip's going to be a bit more trouble than usual. After all, we're going to Ursus. In Ursine. Which isn't the word Ursus in Ursine and Victorian the same word? Or did you give the task of planning with Amiya to Rosa because you were afraid you couldn't do it? Who said I couldn't do it? It's just... Ursus, the place they all left together. So much time has passed since then. Zima believes they are ready to go back and face the place once more. Gummy, what's wrong with your hand? Nothing, Zima. It's just a little sore is all. We had them baking too many cookies. The bakers in the canteen got worn out. Even Kay, waiting outside the door, had to get dragged in to help like a good girl. Don't worry about me, Zima. She wants to fill the bellies of the operators who took good care of her and are now leaving home. I feel the same way. He'll do her part as well. Anyways, Natalia also needs to spend some time. You need help? Count me in. See, little cub, look at what I can whip up in the kitchen. Hence, Dr. Durnar. Doctor showed me your application. I took the liberty of applying to travel with you as your guardian. Truth is, the doctor has too worried about sending you back. I'm worried enough myself. Seema. Welcome. So by 1100, Ami is back at Rhodes Island. Or 1101 specifically. I like that we're getting an update on these girls. So they're all gonna head back to Ursus finally. I wonder if we'll get a little event about that. Rosa, the doctor didn't want to approve your application at first. Medical assessed all of you and recommended that we be a bit more careful with your itinerary. But in the end, the doctor respected our wishes. That's because of Seema. She burst into the doctor's office and vowed to protect you, promising your safe return to Rose Island. Yeah, Reunion's heading back there as well. Now, wouldn't that be an interesting little, if they, met up with each other? Just like before. I kept them alive and turned the bug. I got us through it. This time's no different. This isn't just about your safety. This encounter with Ursus will be very different from before. Natalia and I have worked it out. If we operate under her family Rostov Industries, we'll have an easier time moving around. I'm not worried about your status. Rosanna has a way to deal with things like that. Hands over medical report. The assessment says you are not fully prepared yet. There are other logistic tasks you can choose. There are always other ways you can help. We're all very nervous about going back, at least a bit, but we can't keep hiding from it. This isn't some journey home for self-healing. We looked over the risks and volunteered because we think we're a good fit for operations in Ursus. We decided to call Rhode Island our home a long time ago. So I can guarantee I'll bring them back home safe and sound. No Absinthe, though? Didn't she join their friend group? There was a little, like, record about that. Where is she? Sonia has always been braver than me. Mia, as far as the details of your collaboration with Rostov Industries, I'd appreciate if Dr. Kautz and the doctor could take a closer look. Yeah, mechanically she's not part of the faction. But I thought there was a little scene at some point where she, like, went to go talk to him because she's like, I'm also from Ursus. I also lost everything. We should, like, bond over that. I believe this will only be beneficial to our operations. Consider it done, Rosa. However,
I still recommend that you avoid conducting any operations in Chernobog for now.
In Chernobog? There's a Chernobog to conduct operations in?
Ursus is still patrolling the area as closely as ever, and your identities are still an issue. We'll stay in contact with the ship. There are still many aspects of the Earthscene operations that will be up for you to assess. Have a safe trip, Rosa. The ship will be sending additional logistics and medical staff to accompany you, not only to support your operations, but also to explore the possibility of us establishing a permanent office in Ursus. By the way, someone else came to find me after your travel plans were announced. She hopes to join you on your journey.
Oh. Is it absinthe? I hope so. Stomach growling.
Gummy, put that pot down. You eat your fill first.
He doesn't exist, no.
But I haven't gone hungry in a very long time.
Stomach growling.
Maybe I was just too busy today and forgot to eat, Istina. You and Zimar are here, so I'll be fine. Then get to eating, you hear me? Open wide, Gummy. I'm full, Leto. Come to think of it, do you have anything you need to bring with us, Zima? Personal thingies? I brought some big crates with me. Well, let's bring the guitar Natalia gave me. Don't want her asking about it later. Anything else, just leave it at home. Not like we're never coming back. Leto, didn't you say we weren't taking anything? That reminds me, I've got some junk to give to someone. Mind if we swing by Yerig on the way, Sonia?
I don't think Yerig is not on the way. Yerig is very much out of the way.
Should be fine. I'll submit my travel plan to the doctor.
Although I guess it depends on I guess depends on where the land ship's located. For some reason I was thinking the land ship would be like in the east of the continent right now. I don't know why. I guess because Kazdal's in the east. In which case Yerig would be not on the way. But if it's in the west, then Yerig could be on the way. Excuse me, mind if I join you on your trip to Ursus? She lives!
Sorry, I know this request is sudden, but Sonia, let Zoya come with us. This rescue mission will be a long one. We can take care of each other along the way. You already know, Natalia. I talked to Rosa about it. Heh, don't sweat it, Zoya. This isn't our first joint trip. Kyobi. Wait, the cookie is still a bit raw in the middle. Huh? No, stop her. She'll give herself a tummy ache.
Uh-oh. Ah. Politely stops her.
I'm going to be late.
Spins angrily. Kay made so many cookies. Those cookies should go to very, very good people. Lots of wonderful people are setting out on a journey. They took good care of Kay at home, so Kay wants to make sure they don't go hungry. That's the deal. Olenek 2? Honestly, that one could have been maybe predicted a little bit. She is one of the head researchers. Has she actually appeared? I don't think I was streaming yet when Twilight of Woolmund, was I? So I don't know if she's ever really appeared for us to have a voice for. I think she's appeared once or twice in like little blips, but they're setting something up. They're setting a lot up. Which, I mean, makes sense, right? Victoria arc is ending, it's done practically, and now we're moving into the 1100s where the next stuff is starting to happen. A new century. The 2nd century? No, not the 2nd century. The 11th century. The 12th century. Alright, 1100, so 12th century.
Doctor, the copy rooms on each floor have been packed with people these past few days. This round of field deployments, going out to so many different regions, is a perfect opportunity for us to pick up local souvenirs. The wish lists everyone's been making are long enough to start a whole Terran Expo. In the past, Closure has suggested that the procurement department make unified purchases for the operators, but I rejected the idea. Let's keep the spirit of the tradition alive. Procurement will be sending out a notice soon regarding reimbursement. Do you need me to bring you back anything for my trip to Victoria?
Yadzit shakes her head. She looks at the cookies Felinek is holding with a bit of suspicion.
Kyobi shoved these cookies at me just now. She just made a gigantic mess in the kitchen and Amiya is still trying to help clean it up.
Poor Amiya.
Olenek, you're going to have your hands full on this trip to Victoria. In addition to recovering data from several offices in the Ducal territories, you'll have to monitor Na Cersei and Reed. You'll have to coordinate with all the different offices to provide her as much support as possible. Of course. And Londinium. Let Heidi know that we are temporarily delaying our return to the ship for debriefing. Ever since Londinium's parliament restored contact with the outside world, it has resumed collecting messages from the coronations. Our return to the ship. Are they not on the land ship? Are they still at Babel? All these characters go to Babel? That's kind of weird. No, they wouldn't be at Babel, though. Like, I mean, it says Rhodes Island in the background, so... I mean, I guess it could be a branch office in Kasdal? I don't know.
The intelligence network that Heidi has been cultivating is extremely important. This is also why I am sending you to provide support. So, overall, things aren't nearly that great. I see. I'll pay close attention to all of this. Hellenic, you need to take it easier. What? You have a habit of overloading yourself. I saw your itinerary. You are stretching yourself too thin. I deleted a few of the tasks. Try not to dwell on the things you fear, and don't try to force yourself to take control of them either. Hellenic, I never expected you to be like your mother, or me. I don't support encouraging those who have experienced suffering to forget the hatred and violence they've endured. If we want to build a better future, we mustn't surrender. Try to slow down your pace a bit, Hellenic. Wanting to have more control over your life is good, but getting all anxious about it is just tantamount to self-torture. It's a long road to Victoria, but I need you to remember the smile you had when you first walked in this room. This is my one and only requirement for you. I will remember that. I'll pick up a souvenir from out for you and when I get to Victoria. Farewell, Dr. Calcit. Red, you don't need to hide. I was afraid you'd be angry. You told me not to be sad about Syracusa, but I made you sad. I don't want to leave Rhode Island this time. I'm afraid you will force me. I haven't prepared the transfer order for sweep yet, Red. Stay here on standby. Ascalon's orders will arrive soon. After we receive the orders, can I stay by your side? Yes. Didn't you arrive some time ago? Yes, I arrived a while ago. Aunt Gemma and Mum prepared these canned golden radishes for me to hand out to my colleagues. Sorry, there might be a few too many of them. Should we maybe store them in the kitchen first? There's a veritable mountains of cans here. I'll leave them with you. All this stuff happened all of a sudden. It's been too long since I've been home. Mom's stockpile of canned goods is getting out of control. She just keeps dumping them on me over and over. Didn't you tell me they were prepared specifically for our colleagues? Yes, right. Anyways, they're all mine. I'll decide how they're used. Doctor, might I trouble you to help me distribute them to our colleagues when you see them? Warmy's on a tight schedule, so I don't have time to do it myself. Oh, right. The 2 cans with names on them. I saved them for you and Amia. Don't give them out by mistake. They look more or less the same. Of course, they're not the same. Oh, right. I'll also need to take 30 cans on my own trip. For your own supplies? No, as gifts. Warmy and Ray have an old friend, Jerry. Ever since he married Kiara, his career has really taken off. Jerry? I saw the last photo he sent. His family has been blessed with quite a litter of kids. Wow. Warren made plans with us to stop and visit them on the way. This truly is a sequel to Grinning Valley. They mentioned this. Time really flies, huh? And we haven't really changed much, eh? Well, Amir sure does seem like she's matured a lot, ever since she returned from Kasdal. So they're not at Kasdal. But they had to be on the ship. And what was Calcit talking about? Please take good care of Warmy and Ray, and take care of yourself as well.
And don't worry, Doctor. I look forward to seeing you again after the field missions are complete. Still, this field assignment covers a pretty wide area. I'm afraid it'll be quite a while before I can sleep soundly in my own bed again.
Don't worry, we'll wait for your return.
Righto. Keep the lights on for me, Doctor.
Hey, what are you still doing here?
I just thought of something. We still haven't given our medicine/health maintenance manuals yet. We need this guidance so that we can remember our health regimes. I mean, this is going to be a long road trip abroad. Will we all remember to eat our meals and take our medicines?
The medic operators take care of all of that. Why are you worried about it?
But we often do forget to take proper care of ourselves. You yourself, Lava, don't you forget to take your food rations with you, okay?
Whatever.
And there's other members of A1. The squad is going to be taking on some dangerous tasks. Bruce has to go on a long trip all by herself. They'd be okay.
Enough already. Will you quit treating them like children? We've been at this for so long. We're all adults already.
I know, I get it. It's just that leaving a place with I've spent so many years with everyone, day in and day out, and not knowing when I'll be back, it's a lot to take in. I just feel a bit empty inside.
Don't worry, we'll be back. A1's doing something? Okay, interesting. Rhodes Island is dealing with some stuff right now. I trust the Dr. Kalsit, and Amia can handle it all. All we have to do is complete our own tasks and be patient. Rose Island is our home, and we're not going to lose our home no matter what happens. We'll be back. Someday.
Right. We'll be together again.
I feel like I'm feeling like they're setting up some flags here. Rhodes Island is our home. We'll all be back one day. Don't worry, everyone. A lot of foreboding flags are being planted, actually.
Your body temperature hasn't come down. It seems like the old cocktail of drugs is no longer effective. However, your metabolic rate has not been impacted too much. After the concentration of the old drugs in your bloodstream goes down, I'll administer some new medications. These new drugs will decrease your pain threshold, but don't worry, I'll up your pain meds.
Alright. There are a few new empty beds.
They left yesterday, don't worry. They've just been transferred elsewhere for more targeted temporary treatment. By the way, a few people have left notes for you. They're on your bedside drawer. Your condition is rather unusual, and we should keep you in a controlled treatment environment. Staying here with me under my observation is the best option.
Okay, thank you.
What are you looking at, Chloe?
They're the little circles on the ceiling that keep spinning. Like they're looking at them makes me feel safe.
The crystals are still interfering with your vision. My next surgery will be an attempt to remove the crystals near your retinas.
Every time I stare at them, they look like they're crept a bit closer. Like they're talking to me. Can you hear them?
Close his eyes.
Their sound, it's like that old bell I used to hear.
You mean the one you told me about before? From the bell tower in your hometown. That's more than just one bell tower. I was on a quest to repair all of them, and had already repaired quite a few when they were all destroyed by cannon fire. I reached out to the operators we've got in Victoria. They looked into it for you. The town's been rebuilt, and locals even repaired that old bell tower. That's great news. Now the bell's tolling again, life continues on. Quite a relief, isn't it? Warfarn double-checks the instrument readings one last time, then injects the prepared medicine into the IV system. The buzzing of the instrument mixes together with the noise of the IV system and Chloe's occasional gasps of pain. Dr. Warfarn, how many different types of medicine have we tried over the last 3 years? Let me worry about that. All your vital indicators have stabilized. That's what's really important here. Before I contracted oropathy, I often cared for infected soldiers in the bell tower. I know exactly what it means when the crystal starts spreading across your skin. Chloe tries to move the muscles in her face, but the tiny specks embedded in her skin twists her expression. Her wounds split open, and bright red beads of blood begin to seep out. Wry smile. You see, they won't even let me smile. As a doctor, I can't guarantee outcomes. I can only promise that every medic in Rhodes Island will provide you the best possible care. Thank you, Dr. Warfarn. I just miss my hometown. This report, The first time I saw this patient's charts, I thought there was some kind of error in the data then too. But we checked the data several times and it was correct. By all logic, no patient with this high of cell oranginium assimilation rate could still show any signs of life. It goes against everything we know about oropathy. And yet, the oranginium is keeping the patient alive. In a way that no one could have predicted. Some of her internal organs have completely crystallized, but they're actually functioning more efficiently and stably than those of previous patients we've seen. I haven't figured out what's causing this condition yet, but based on the data, the more her infection progresses, the healthier it seems, and the more pain she's in. We've never seen a case like this before. This may be some kind of new mutated form of oropathy. We can make some sort of medical breakthrough while administering her treatment. Maybe these people we rescued from Victoria really can bring a few miracles to Rose Island. The Victorians they've taken in from the war are showing strange symptoms. I think Oranginium's up to something. Oh, so that was just the intro.
My ears are sharp, so when I stop, you stop.
That was like a 40-minute intro. Cold drink machine. Cold drink machine that has had its trajectory computing module disrupted. It uncontrollably launches frozen beverage cans at operators who aren't even thirsty. We're fighting. Is this the land ship? Very cool. Also, this is a enemy that's on a ranged platform. That's great.
Need to parley with them, but I rarely do such things, whether I'm in Syracuse or Higashi.
easy.
Oh, her clone is like yellow. We fought a war and now we're fighting vending machines. Yep.
This will keep you quiet. Moving to designated location. Hiya! Take like water.
The classic RPG experience, you know, you beat the first game, you slay all the gods, and then the second game you have to start all over again. Oh, they also do go on the ground, though, as well.
I know what to do. You can't hide your fear. Nothing can mask the scent of despair.
Fighting is the only option here.
Don't better lose your step.
Mission accomplished.
Limit the enemy's choices, forcing them into unwitting traps. A familiar style. You really don't remember anything? Sooner or later, you'll have to face yourself.
Ah, but no
So
outro.
think carefully.
Fair enough.
Bear in mind, this time, I'm ready to correct your mistakes.
Well, then we'll probably stop there. Oh, an Otis skin. Look at that. Smashing a pinata.
Doctor, come over here for a bit. Let's see.
We'll stop there since the VOD split up, and also because I'm sick. I will plan for more streams this week, but we'll see how I end up feeling tomorrow. I think it's just a cold, so I'm probably fine. But if there's no stream, then, you know, then apparently I'm stuck in bed or something. Crazy start to the episode, though. To just be like, yeah, Teresa stuff, that's over. 2 seconds in. Time for something new already. Okay, interesting. But yeah, it seems like I'm gonna guess Oranginium's up to something. Maybe the priestess is up to something, I guess, or whoever else is inside it, perhaps. And I guess also the girl, Erda, who was taken into the space version of it. Interesting. Interesting stuff. But that's all for today. Thank you all for watching. And until we meet again, May the sands of time treat you well.